What's up, y'all? First month of May, man. It's your boy Marty-TYIE. Back to you guys with another video. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. I haven't done a video in a while. I think the last time I posted was the Sunday reset with the Corvette. But here I am in my trading office, man. It's the end of it's actually the first month of June. Top of the month, man. New opportunities, growth, elevation. And I want to come on here and, as you guys can see behind me, I have my journal pulled up, my P&L for the month of May. I had a huge emotional tilt the first month of May, man, where I had a very good day like the previous day, and then on the first of the month of May, I gave back my profits from the previous day. I got in my head, I got emotional, I overtraded, I over leveraged, and I ended up losing probably $4,000 in one day. So I journaled that. I really broke it down. I took a step back, took a break away from the monitors for a little while, and I came back with, my head strong and with clarity. When you guys are going through emotional patterns or psychological patterns or behavioral speed bumps as a trader, you guys need to take a step back, analyze what you're doing, understand why you're doing what you're doing, and know what you want for yourself as a profitable trader. One of my goals and one of my wants on my goal card is to be a profitable trader making $20,000 a month trading. So me knowing that I want to be a profitable trader making $20,000 a month, I have to trade like a profitable trader making $20,000 a month. I have to think like a profitable trader making $20,000 a month. I have to act like a profitable trader making $20,000 a month, and I have to have the habits of a profitable trader that wants to make $20,000 a month. In the moment, it may feel good. It's called cognitive dissonance when you lose and you want to get back to a state of emotional equilibrium to where you feel kind of at peace, or you kind of feel at ease. But in this game, you kind of have to go against what society teaches you out in the world as far as your mind. Because your mind can be your greatest ally or it can be your greatest enemy. You have to learn, you need to train your mind to trade the way you want to trade and the vision that you have for yourself as a profitable trader. So this month of May, ultimately I went red. I'm probably down probably 5,500 for the month of May. I had that big loss on that 1st of May, and then I also noticed, so I went red the rest of the month, but I went through my journal and I noticed that I was taking way more less trades. I was taking probably 2 to 3 trades a day max, and I was only trading morning session really. Power hour hasn't really been too good, and obviously you guys know we have been in a news-driven market for the past 3 months since Trump has been in office, with them shooting down the market with the tariffs and the tariff war, tariff battle, and all that stuff. But all you have to do is trade your high probability setups, trade your A+ setups, know the time that you need to be trading so that there's enough volume for price action, and learn to walk away. When I first started trading, I read a lot of books on Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, Best Loser Wins by Tom Hugard. I read The Disciplined Trader. So I was aware of the psychological patterns and the behavioral speed bumps that 90% of traders have, and understanding why 90% of traders fail. But I feel like I had to go through it for me to understand what it is and why you don't want those results of those psychological patterns. So I had to go through the FOMO, I had to go through the chasing, I had to go through the over leveraging, I had to go through the overconfidence, I had to go through the being overcautious, being afraid to lose, having fear. I had to go through all these things to really understand the nature of being a profitable trader. And now I know why. And it's weird because this is kind of transpiring into all the other areas of my life. As far as one of my goals is to be in my best physical shape and form for a lifetime. As far as my fitness goes, I acquired a personal trainer that I go to 3 or 4 days a week. He emphasizes being on my diet, eating right outside of the gym. He's doing his part as far as training me and making sure that I'm building up my physique and I'm working as hard as I can in the gym. But on my side, I have to work on my diet so that it can all come together and I can get the result that I want for myself. As far as trading goes, you can be a great technical analyst. You can have, on the charts, you can have great setups and everything. But if you don't have the psychology part, if you don't have self-composure, it's not going to work. It's going to derail all of your technicals. Just like psychology, your psychology can be on point and you can have emotional intelligence as a trader. But if you don't have the technicals, then it's not going to work. So I just had to really, sit down with myself and understand what I want for myself as far as being a profitable trader. And it just transpired into all the other areas of my life. So it's not how you trade, it's how you think when you're in the trade. You have to be conscious and talk to yourself through your trades. Understand why you're taking the trade, when you're going to get in, when you're going to get out. Have a stop loss. Have a plan before you guys are getting into these trades. Because if you don't have a plan, you're planning to fail ultimately. And if you fail, you're going to be upset. And you're going to be upset because you didn't have a plan. So understand that you're going to take losses in this game. It's inevitable. There's no way to avoid taking losses in trading. All you can do is minimize your losses and maximize those profits. So in this month of June, you guys are going to see, I'm coming on here right now, man. You guys are going to see at the end of this month that I'm only going to be taking 2 to 3 trades a day, and I'm only really going to be trading morning session or power hour. It got to a point now to where I don't even, in me, I had to have more experience. I had to come to the charts every single day so that I understand the different market conditions. I'm understanding volume. I'm understanding how price moves, how big the candlesticks are, how fast the candlesticks are moving, the volatility, even the spreads. Like when I first started, because I trade stock options, I would get into a trade and I'd be down $500-$600 instantly because I'd get cooked by the spread. And the reason why I would get cooked by the spread is because there's not enough liquidity, there's not enough volume in that particular stock, so I get cooked on it. But now that doesn't even happen to me anymore because I understand and I've learned to analyze the conditions of the market before I get into a trade. So it's also, me having the experience and me spending more time in the market to understand how the market is moving, why it moves the way it does. And this month I've really come to a realization that you have to get manipulated in a lot of your trades before the trade ends up working out. And you have to have that self-composure and that emotional composure when you're in drawdown, when you're losing, before your stop loss is being hit. And if you're getting out of your trades before your stop loss is being hit, you're risking too much money. You're risking too much money, and that's forever gonna be. You're gonna keep producing the same result every single time until you size down and you're able to stick to your stop loss and stick to your plan. I've had numerous of trades this month to where I've been. I trade out of consolidation. I trade breakouts. So, all the orders are accumulating. The market is trading in a range. It's trading sideways. And then it breaks out and it comes down and I get shaken out and I get out because I'm scared. And my stop loss isn't hit yet. And then I missed the whole move. The whole move happens. That's happened to me plenty of times. So what I had to do is just get rid of my ego and I had to size down. So for my sizing this month, I'm probably risking $1,000 to $1,200 a trade. So, but this month of June, guys, let's not go into tomorrow's making the same mistakes that we made the previous day. And even in other aspects of your life, man, you have to don't just trade, man. Have some hobbies, have interests, have things that you like to do outside of trading. We trade for the freedom, the time, and the choices to do whatever we want to do outside of trading. We don't trade to be here by the hour. And the thing that used to get me when I first started trading was it was always available to me. The money was always available. I'm always able to just get on my computer, click a button, and make money. And then I make it so fast, so I wanted to keep repeating it. And I used to trade all day, but I've been trading for about 7 to 8 months now. And I was profitable the first few months when I first started, but that was because I was getting lucky and I was letting the luck influence my decisions and thinking I could keep repeating it. But I started to join mentorships. I started to invest more into what I was doing. My mentor, he had an ebook, Enhanced Market, he had an ebook that I read, and I went to Staples and I printed this whole ebook out in paper, man. I was reading this, joining mentorships, and really just getting rid of my pride and ego and really honing down on what I want for myself in this trading game, man. So it's a grind, man. It's a grind. Don't just being disciplined in trading. You have to be disciplined in other aspects of your life so that it helps you stay disciplined here. I was even smoking. I was smoking for a little while. Me smoking, you know, I would get bored, and then my brain would look for a reward. I would get bored, and I'd hop on the charts, you know, and then start trading in the middle of the day when I'm not even supposed to be trading in the middle of the day. There's not even enough volume to move price. So I cut the weed. I threw the weed out. You know, as far as like going out, I stopped going out. You know, I go out here and there, but whatever you're doing, you need to always ask yourself if what you're doing at the current moment aligns with your goals and what you want for yourself, whether it be trading or anything else. You know, otherwise you're just here. Time is just gonna keep passing by, and you don't want to be that person that says, "Oh, I wish I did this. I could have did that. I should have did this." You don't want to be that person. Who do you want to be known as? The person watching this video. You're watching this video for a reason. What legacy do you want to leave? What generational curse do you want to change? What generational wealth do you want to bring? What do you want to drive? How do you want to live? How do you want to think? You know, ask yourself these questions and use your imagination, you know? So I don't have too much for you guys, man. I just wanted to come on here and share with you guys how my month of May went for trading. If you guys want to see specific types of videos as far as my lifestyle goes, or you want to see whatever, hit the comments below, comment something. Or if you guys have specific questions, I'll drop my Instagram below. And I also have a Discord called Fly Nation, and we have a stock options server where I post watch lists. I have an educational channel in there. I have different types of channels in there. We have Forex and futures, so they're all separated. I got a Fly Books channel to where you know post your books, or you think that whatever you're reading, if it might benefit a trader and helping him think differently or do something differently with what he's doing with his trading, you can share that in there. I share little passages. I got an off-topic chat where you can share your vacation, what you're doing, share something influential, inspire somebody. We got what else do we have in there? We got the gym, fitness server. Everybody, you know, in my service pretty much in the gym. We share gym pics and stuff like that. Just, you know, just to check in and hold each other accountable for what we're doing as far as the gym goes. So I'll drop that Discord link in the description below. But it's June this month, you guys. Let's hit it. Let's hit the ground running, and let's be profitable this month. Just make the decision today that you're going to stop going through the psychological patterns of 90% of traders, and why 90% of traders fail statistically, because they have no self-composure and they can't control themselves emotionally. I've been through it. I've been through every single psychological pattern that a trader can have. You know, nothing destructive to my account size, because I'm smart enough to not fucking over leverage some or a full port or some crazy shit like that. I would never do anything like that. But yeah, man, I'm just coming on here to share with you guys how my month of May went. And if you guys want to see, like I said before, if you guys want to see certain types of videos, comment something in the comments below. And it's your boy MARTEL-TYIE, man. I'll see you guys at the top. But you will appreciate the top much more when you know that you went through it. You went through the turmoil, the trials, and the tribulations of being profitable, and you still stayed persistent despite the obstacles that you face. The want of being profitable was much stronger than any obstacle or anything that you faced as far as being profitable. It's MARTEL-TYIE. I'll see you guys at the top.